Every 40 seconds in America, someone suffers a stroke, and every 3.5 minutes, someone dies from it. If you're over 60, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen. Because strokes don't scream, they whisper. And by the time most people realize what's happening, it's already too late. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today, I'll walk you through the early warning signs of a stroker, what puts you at risk, and how you can protect yourself starting today. Your brain, your future, your life depends on it. Part 1. What is a stroke and why it's so dangerous? A stroke is like a heart attack, but it happens in the brain. It strikes when blood flow to part of your brain gets blocked or a blood vessel bursts. And when that happens, brain cells start dying fast, in minutes. Once those cells die, they don't come back. That's why strokes are the leading cause of disability in older adults. Not just memory loss or slurred speech, but full paralysis, loss of independence, or even death. There are two main types of strokes. Ischemic stroke. This is the most common, caused by a blood clot blocking a vessel. Think of it like a clogged pipe in your brain. Hemorrhagic stroke. This happens when a blood vessel bursts and starts bleeding into the brain. Either way, the result is the same. Your brain is being starved, and the damage is often permanent. Part 2. The 6 silent warning signs you should never ignore. Now, here's the scary part. Most strokes don't start with drama, they start quietly, with small, subtle signals. Here are 6 stroke warning signs seniors must recognize. 1. Sudden numbness or weakness, especially on one side. If your arm, leg, or face suddenly feels numb or weak, especially on just one side of your body, don't brush it off. Try this. Lift both arms. Does one drift downward? You could be having a stroke. 2. Slurred speech or difficulty speaking. You might try to speak and find your words jumbled, or your speech becomes slow, thick, or hard to understand. Ask a simple question like, "What day is it?" If the answer is confused or garbled, act fast. 3. Sudden vision problems. Blurry vision, double vision, or even temporary blindness in one or both eyes. It can happen quickly and disappear in minutes, but it's often the first red flag. 4. Loss of balance or dizziness. Feeling suddenly off balance, like the room is spinning, trouble walking straight, that's your brain telling you something's wrong, not your age catching up. 5. Severe headache. Without a cause. A stroke related headache comes out of nowhere. Sharp, sudden, and unlike any you've had before. If you're not prone to headaches, this is a major red alert. 6. Sudden confusion or memory loss. You might feel lost, forget what you were doing, or not recognize familiar places. This isn't just senior moments, it could be stroke activity in the brain. Part 3. Use the FAST test. Save a life in seconds. Doctors use this simple tool to spot a stroke quickly. FASTF, face, ask the person to smile. Does one side droop? A, arms, ask them to raise both arms. Does one arm drift down? S, speech, ask them to repeat a simple sentence. Is it slurred or strange? T, time. If you see any of these signs, call 911 immediately. Every second counts. A stroke can kill 2 million brain cells every minute. Part 4. The risk factors. Are you at high risk? If you're over 60, your stroke risk increases with every passing year. But age alone isn't the only factor. Here are key stroke risk factors. High blood pressure, number one cause of stroke, diabetes, damages blood vessels over time. High cholesterol leads to blocked arteries. Smoking doubles your stroke risk. Obesity increases blood pressure and inflammation. Atrial fibrillation, AFib. Irregular heartbeat that causes clots. Lack of exercise, heavy alcohol use. Family history of stroke. Ask yourself honestly, do you check any of these boxes? Because the more risk factors you have, the more urgent it is to act now. Part 5, George's story. The stroke he never saw coming. Let me tell you about George. He's 68, retired postal worker. Lives in Florida with his wife, Carol. One morning, he felt off. His left arm was weak. He thought, I must have slept on it wrong. Then his speech got fuzzy. His